So today I want to talk about faith in general, and what faith is. According to Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when we think about what Christians believe in, we believe in Jesus. We hope to see him, Can we see God with our natural eye? No, we cannot. But we have the faith, which is the substance in which we hope to see God one day, and our faith is the evidence of that. I hope I'm making sense. That faith is a substance of wanting to see God, and it's the evidence of who God is in our lives. And it's not just with Christians, but faith in general is that evidence of there being a God. And you don't even have to be a Christian to admit that you use faith every day. Faith is something that we as human beings did not create. God created faith. He owns the patent to it. Now, we can't see faith. We just have a hope that when we go out to do our jobs and we come home and we go to sleep, we have the faith that we're going to do that same thing the next day. But we're not in tomorrow. We don't know what tomorrow looks like, but we have the faith that we're going to wake up and do that all over again. We plan. We're in a new year now, 2021. We're planning and say, hey, we have the faith that this year is going to be a good year, or we have the faith that we're going to be successful in this area. We're using a tool that we did not create. We're using a tool that we cannot see. We're using faith that when we get up in the morning, we'll be able to be in our right mind, or we'll be able to walk, or we'll be able to do these things. But that's really out of our control, because a lot of people don't wake up in the morning. A lot of people, if they do wake up, their body is not up to par, but they still use the faith that they did not create. Again, faith is not created by us. It's created by God, because he owns the patent to it. So I just want to just say that when it comes to faith in general, whether you believe in Christ or you don't, you're using his method of life, because really life is built on faith. It's built on a belief system. Even if you don't believe in God, you're still using his patent. You know what I'm saying? You're still using faith. Like, he owns the patent to faith. You're still using that. So for you to say, I have the faith to believe that there is no God, you're still using his method in order to deny him. Is that making sense? So faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I have the faith that Christ is real. That's what I hope for. And I'm using what he created, faith, which I cannot see, the same way that an atheist uses faith to try to prove that there is no God. But in essence, if you're using something that he created, but yeah, faith, Willpower Wednesday.